Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am Jeffgrantmedia. In today's real user review, we are going to be taking a look at yet another offering from Maono. You may have seen in the past, I have done not one, but two different of their USB microphone kits. I'm not going to be doing another microphone today. Today we'll be taking a look at their MH601 studio headphones. Now, I have not opened this box yet, so why don't we just crack it open and we'll start off by seeing what's inside. Okay, we have the actual headphones themselves. This is the compactness of them, how on their Amazon page they show them being transported and traveled. And they swap out pretty easily. They just fold, so I don't think it matters which one goes in first. So we have our headphones, we have our cable that is very long, and we have it unscrews to an 1/8 inch from a 1/4 inch jack on both sides. Okay, so out of the box, I mean, they feel nice. The ear pads are pretty squishy, and let's install them. Okay, so my hearing is a little muffled because these are, they're not noise canceling, but they're definitely muting or muffling the exterior sounds. Now, one thing that I hate with over-the-ear headphones is I wear glasses. So after a while wearing them, the arms of my glasses usually end up kind of digging into my head. Now, I'm not saying right now, because I haven't used them yet, that they're not gonna happen with these, but off the bat, pushing into my head, they're not putting any pressure that I can feel on the arms of my glasses, because the actual cuff around is very plush and padded. So these would probably be pretty comfortable to wear for an extended period of time. And I do have a pair of another pair of studio headphones that I've purchased, never reviewed. I bought them for work. They're very comfortable. I can wear those for an extended period of time over my ears, and they work out really well for me. I'm going to be replacing them with these, so we're going to see how these end up working in the future. So let's go ahead and run through a few of the specs of these actual headphones, and then we'll fast forward into the future where we'll do our actual real user review. The hi-fi sound MH601 headphones feature a built-in 50mm large aperture driver. Does that sound confusing? I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what that means. It's actually just referring to the speaker used inside the headphones. These are a closed back over-the-ear headphones. They have a 90-degree swivel for one ear listening or monitoring. These also include a headphone extension jack in two sizes, 6.35mm and 3.5mm. For you Americans like me out there, that means 1/8 of an inch and 1/4 inch jacks. In the headphone jack, as I showed in the unboxing, actually has both ends have a screw off jack input. So you can actually use either of these as your main input for when you're actually listening to music or any type of audio. And the other one, you can plug in an external headphone, which is great for anything like planes, trains, or automobiles. Okay, this is future Jeff talking to you now. Yes, I put on the same exact clothes so I would match in continuity. So I have taken some time and I have used these headphones now for a week or two. You know, time kind of is standing still at this moment for the current climate of the world affairs. So yeah, everything kind of just seems the same. like last month feels like yesterday, and 2 months ago feels like last week. So time really doesn't have much of a concept any longer. So okay, we're gonna go ahead as usual and start with the negatives, and then we're gonna roll into the positives, because that way we end on a positive note. Now, as you saw from the unboxing, what came in the box was my headphones and my cable with the 1/4-inch jack adapters on both of them, one of which I set it down here somewhere. I don't remember what I did with it, but it's around. So the one thing that I would really like to see in this kit would have been a little storage bag to throw these things in, because I've been throwing them in my backpack. So I pretty much just I take this off and try to throw this in one of my smaller pockets so it doesn't get all tangled. Luckily, I haven't created a knot, and I still have the nice coil going on, and then I just throw these inside my backpack. So I would have liked to see just a little bag to throw them in, because if I was going to be taking these on a shoot, I would like to put these inside a bag so I can have everything contained, and then put this inside my camera bag, because I do use headphones on site when I'm monitoring voiceovers that I'm recording through the camera. That way I can adjust levels. It's way easier to listen on site than it is to just look at VU meters, because every once in a while you do peak. So someone might peak while I'm not staring at it. Headphones come in handy, always in my camera bag. I really would have liked to seen a little bag, just a little bag. You know, probably would not drive the price point up that much at all. And honestly, I think that's my only negative is, I mean, they traveled fine. They're still holding up. They look great. They're not scuffed up or scratched at all from throwing them in my backpack. I mean, I don't really carry anything dangerous in my backpack because I usually have a computer or a camera in there. But still, that would have been nice and handy. So that's really about it. So the first positive is I do like, since they're not a bag, I do like the way they fold up. They're fairly compact, and they are robust, so I don't feel like they're going to break being in my backpack, because they're you know, they have some give to them. They're not just a sturdy, rigid plastic frame. So I mean, they've held up good just thrown in my backpack for the past week or two. Yeah, the way they fold up is really nice. And as I had stated in my unboxing portion, they are pretty comfortable, because I have worn these headphones to monitor audio and listen to tunes. Here's a quick example. And I've had them on my head for a fairly extended amount of time, and as I had thought, they don't really push the arms of my glasses in, so they are quite comfortable to wear for an extended period of time. I have been editing a lot of training videos at work, so voiceover and is pretty much all. I've been matching up voiceovers to clips. So these have come in very handy, because my studio speakers, they're starting to go. So it was really nice to actually have these. The timing was quite perfect. So they do feel very good on my head. They are comfortable to wear for an extended period of time, even for you blokes out there that wear specs. If you could see, these glasses are fairly close to my head though. So if you do have a wider frame that your arms stick out a little bit further, I do have a couple pairs that do that, there might be a little bit different concern there, because these tend to fit really well and fairly slim against my head. So if you do have a wider frame, they might not be as comfortable for a longer period of time wearing them with those specs, because then you might feel that pressure pushing on the arms, and then it starts digging into your head and your temples, and that's just uncomfortable after a while. But the sound quality, very impressed of the sound quality of these. I can hear very clearly, and for what, like a $42.99 price point, that's pretty good, because my other headphones were, I think, like $150, $160. I mean, they're great headphones. I love them. I've had them for years now. They're a top-notch brand, but Maono so far holding their own against fairly expensive headphones. I mean, I know you can get headphones that are in, you know, hundreds, thousands of dollars, but the ones that I use, I got them because I got them on sale. So I bought them, I liked them, I'd been eyeing them for a while, they're on sale. I've had them for years, used them for years, beat them up, still look good, lasting strong, but these definitely rallied the sound quality and comfort. Again, I had stated that my old headphones I could wear for a fairly extended period of time and not had any of that issue with my glasses. In these, they held their own against them. Actually, they might have been a little bit more comfortable. I feel like they're a little bit more plush. The Maonos are a little bit more plush, and again, sound quality was great. I used the 1/4 inch input and then have the 1/8 inch as my plug because that's what's in the back of the Sony cameras. I use a Sony a6500 right now to film with, and I use a Sony a7S Mark II at work, so that plugs in great. And both my computer and my studio speakers have a 1/8 inch jack where I can plug my headphones into, so this is what I have been using. Also, the dongle for my cell phone is 1/8 inch jack. So I've been using, this has been my setup, and again, the cord has been fairly good, even though it didn't have that sack to throw it in. I haven't really knotted it up. The backpack I use has, I have 2 cup holder, bottle holders, pouches on the side, and I usually kind of just throw this in one of them that's empty. If not, I have a zipper pouch on the top that's got some stuff in it, but not stuff that I access constantly, so this just laid on top, and it didn't really get tangled up much at all. So after using these things for a while, I'm very impressed. For a $42.99 USD price point, they're nice. They're very, very nice. They're durable. They sound pretty dang good. I like the swivel out, so that comes in handy if you're trying to show your boss something, and you got them you can kind of share that. So yeah, if you were looking at these Maono MH601 headphones, yeah, go ahead and pull the trigger. So far, pretty satisfied with all of their offerings. The last USB studio mic kit that I did was a little bit better than the first one, and I mean, I'm not comparing headphones to a microphone, but it seems like the more products I get, the better they're getting, and they're surprised me. I didn't think a pair of $40 headphones were going to be this good, but very satisfied with these. I'm going to keep using these, and now, since my actual review process is over, I'm going to go find a little bag, because camera gear always has a little sack that stuff comes in, and I'm going to throw these in a little sack so everything can be combined and put into one. And I'm going to put these in my personal camera bag mostly, because I got some freelance gigs coming up. Fingers crossed we don't get canceled. So these are going to come in very handy in the very near future. Yeah, so Maono, thanks for sending me a pair of headphones to take a look at. If you're interested, there will be a link in the description box down below, so if you want to look at any more of those specs or grab a set for yourself, go ahead and click down below in that description box. It is an affiliate link, so I will get a slight kickback. I'm talking pennies on the dollar, really like pennies on the hundreds of dollars. So I don't really get much of a kickback, but I get something out of it. So feel free to click down below to at least learn a little bit more. And if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications next time I post a brand new video.